People experiencing homelessness are facing these brutally cold temperatures, as News 18's Joe Paul reports. So will volunteers during an annual count to the local homeless population.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development, they ask communities across the country to do what's called a point-in-time count of people who are experiencing homelessness.
In shelters and on the frigid streets, volunteers this week will tally the homeless population in Greater Lafayette.
You know, I always have people that'll say, why do you do it on the last Thursday of January? The hope is that it drives people indoors into shelters to try to get us an accurate reflection and count of people that are seeking services.
Jennifer Layton with LTHC Homeless Services says brutally cold temperatures threaten those in a housing crisis.
It's horrible. The weather is horrible out, and so what we have to continue to worry about is both COVID and the weather affecting the folks that have no housing.
It sounds dramatic, but it's life and death.
Lafayette Urban Ministry operates an emergency shelter and warming station. LUM volunteers will also help with the count.
People don't understand how dangerous the cold can be. And then, of course, you've got frostbite and hypothermia, those kind of concerns.
Results of the count can affect funding for crucial homeless services in the area, especially this time of year.
If you're going to be out in this kind of cold without any kind of shelter, it's not a good prospect for you.
Layton says the pandemic affected last year's count, making this year's even more important.
We don't have great data from last year, so that kind of skewed our numbers. It was way below what we know to be true.
Reporting in Lafayette, Joe Paul, News 18.
The most recent data available show nearly 4,400 homeless households in the state of Indiana.